If you are stuck in a minimum wage job in Canada and रात को जब घर आते हो तो exhausted होते हो and सोचते हो कि काश मेरे पास भी डेस्क पे बैठ के काम करने वाली ऑफिस जॉब होती. I have a career option for you which requires no Canadian experience, no specialized skill set and pays you 50 to 60k. And if you work hard, you can get that job in just 3 months from now. So many mentees of mine have used this career option to break out of labor jobs, and now I've decided to put it on YouTube so everyone can access it for free. Hi, my name is Bani. I'm a career coach and I've helped mentees land $40 million in job offers over the last 3 years. I've had mentees who were in the same situation as you are in right now. They came to Canada straight after their plus 2, did a diploma here, कोई Tim Hortons पे काम कर रहा था, कोई security guard था, and some people were working in a warehouse. But they all wanted the same one thing. Labor job से निकलना है and corporate job लेनी है. And now they are sitting in offices earning 50 to 60k in their first year itself. And इसके साथ benefits भी हैं, bonus भी हैं, best part stable hours हैं and कोई physical exhaustion नहीं होती at the end of the day. Revealing the career pathway without any further ado, it's banking jobs. This video is going to cover entry-level banking roles, salaries and certifications that you might need. Then I'll show you how to actually get hired with or without any experience. And I'll tell you exactly what to put on your resume even if you have never worked in a bank before, or for that matter even अगर आपके पास part-time experience के अलावा कुछ नहीं है. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete, clear plan. So let's get into it. Let me start by showing you the entry-level banking roles in Canada. So level 1 is teller or customer service contact center type of roles, and these pay anywhere from 35 to 45k, and इसके लिए you don't need certifications. Then level 2, but still entry level, are the financial service representatives, FSR भी बोलते हैं, banking advisor kind of roles. These pay 50 to 60k and sometimes commission on top as well. Now here's the important thing I want you to understand about this. You do not have to start at level 1. If you get your IFIC or CSE certification, which I'll explain in detail in a moment, you can apply directly to level 2 roles even as a fresher. We recommend our mentees to start straight with level 2 and skip level 1. Now, before we talk about certifications, there's one mistake I see almost every immigrant make that stops them from even applying in the first place, which is you are rejecting yourself before the bank even can. Most immigrants, they see a job description that says finance degree preferred or CSC required and immediately close the tab. They decide they're not qualified, they move on and they never apply. Please don't reject yourself, and it is the single biggest mistake I see in the job search, not just in banking but all the fields. What banks are actually looking for at level 1 and level 2 roles is not a finance degree. It is just two things: communication skills and client-facing experience. That is it. And here's the part that can surprise you. Even your Tim Hortons experience counts. So does working at a drive-thru where you were handling transactions, dealing with frustrated customers, maintaining composure under pressure, upselling products. That is all client-facing experience. So please अपने आप को self reject मत करो. And when you are putting together your resume, list every single client facing experience you have. Part time at Tim Hortons, retail job, customer service at a call center, any role where you dealt with people, handle transactions or solve problems for customers. Banks do not care what industry it was in. They care that you know how to talk to people, build rapport and handle difficult situations with professionalism. Now, if you want to go directly to level 2 and skip the entry level roles entirely, you need a certification. And I know your next question will be, should I go for IFIC or CSC, because these are the two which are commonly used. Here is a comparison table for these two certifications. Pause and take a moment to go through it. My recommendation is to go for IFIC. It is faster, cheaper and directly tied to the roles that you'll be targeting in your first year in banking. You can finish it in 4 to 6 weeks studying part-time in the evenings, and it can get you into the bank, and then you can do your CSC once you get hired to get promoted inside the bank. And many banks will actually pay for your CSC once you are hired. So now you know the roles, you know what certifications to get. The next question is, how do you actually get hired? Because applying online, the way most people do, is not going to work. Most immigrants spend weeks sending applications online, on Indeed, on LinkedIn, on the bank's own careers page, and hear absolutely nothing back. And they assume it means that they are not qualified. But that's not why you are not hearing back. It's because online applications for banking roles are the most competitive, lowest converting method of job searching. You're one of thousands of candidates. there is a smarter way to do this. Here are the 3 strategies that will help you stand out. The first one, reaching out directly to the decision maker. Along with applying online, find someone on LinkedIn who works at the bank you are targeting, not just in HR, but potentially your to-be manager if you get hired for the role. Send them a direct message, lead with your value and what you have done. Ask for a 15-minute conversation. This has a way better conversion rate than just applying online. The second method, target credit unions. Everyone targets the big 5, RBC, TD, CIBC, BMO, Scotiabank, but credit unions and smaller banks like these are significantly easier to get into as a newcomer. They have less competition, more flexibility on requirements, and still give you Canadian banking experience. You can get in there first, get that experience on your resume, and then use it to move to a big 5 within a year. Third thing, French is an unfair advantage. Use it. Every major Canadian bank is actively looking for bilingual candidates. If you speak French, even at a conversational level, put it on your resume on LinkedIn. These 3 tips will get you further than immigrants who are just applying online, and that too only targeting the big 5 banks. But even the best outreach strategy won't work if your resume isn't saying the right things. Most immigrants either undersell their experience, writing vague, generic descriptions of what they did back home, or just part-time experience and not showing the transferable skills, so hiring managers can't connect their background to a Canadian banking role. Your experience is there, but the framing is wrong, and the result is a resume that gets overlooked, not because you are unqualified, but because the person reading it can't see that you're qualified. Let me show you the difference between a weak resume line and a strong one for the same experience. What most people will write, what it should say instead. You see, it's the same experience, but completely different impression. The second version is specific, quantified, and uses Canadian banking language. Now here's a list of keywords that need to be on your banking resume, and ऐसे ही मत डाल देना. Please learn about these first, then you can put it in your key skill section, or if you have actually done that, in your work experience section. Now I know I promised that you can land this job even if you have no experience. So I'm going to give you one free website, which is Faraj, thefaraj.com. It offers virtual job simulations from real companies, Bank of America, KPMG, Bloomberg. You complete real tasks, get a certificate, and you can then list this as virtual experience on your resume and LinkedIn. It will just take a few hours. It is free, it costs nothing, and it makes you more qualified for the role when you put that on your resume. So even though you are a fresher, you will still look qualified. Also, don't forget to put your customer-facing part-time jobs on your resume. Those matter because those show that you can talk to people and work under pressure. So in this video, we covered what are the roles that you can target, the certification that you should do, how to frame it on your resume, how to stand out from other people. So you have all the information, and if you take this video seriously and actually implement what I have taught, you can quit your labor job and instead sit in an office in a bank 3 to 6 months from now. And if you want me to coach you to land your banking job, you can check my career coaching details. Link is in the description. Subscribe if you found this video useful, and if you want to know 5 entry-level roles apart from this that you can target as a fresher, click on this video next.